is not a good idea.
It's for aesthetics.
It's not a good idea.
I thought it would be a great idea.
It's not.
I like it.
Can we get rid of it? I hate it. I hate it. It's not a good idea.
I like it.
There's a blanket on here.
Because I thought aesthetics.
It's a blanket.
See, no one would know that. They weren't even
Now
know.
they do.
But now they do.
Now they do.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
It's your
They
fault.
definitely wouldn't know because this
You
was supposed to be
said
a
it.
black couch.
Yeah, well, this isn't the Black Couch podcast. That was going to be our second podcast. But this is... Welcome back to the Imperium podcast, a conversation.
Whatever.
I'm your host with the most.
I'm working with the mediocre.
Miscellaneous.
The mediocre.
Here's your the most host
Mediocre.
that acts the most, does the most, garbage.
Hey guys, it's
This guy.
it's been a while.
It's been a bit, guys.
We're not gonna lie.
We understand.
It's
You can be angry.
you can be okay. Yeah, you can literally turn off this podcast right now if you want. Please don't. We need
Don't do it.
We need the views.
We will like the views.
Anyway, I mean, yeah, it's been like what 3 weeks. Yeah.
When you say
Ooh,
it like that, it sounds
it
bad.
doesn't sound good.
But also, internet years, it's even worse. We are very behind.
yeah, we're behind on everything. I mean,
We're like probably 4 months behind right now.
yeah. So, I mean, first of all, we got to get this out of the way. R.I.P. to our man X, XXXTENTACION. It's
Tentacion.
it's hard. It was hard, but
I legit cried, homie.
we got through it. I mean, life.
Too young, homie.
It's life.
Too young.
It's life. Is all he knows. No, I'm just kidding.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. He is.
Yeah, it was so crazy because so out of nowhere, and like the coolest thing to me was the fact that like so many artists like wherever, how mainstream, how big, whatever, so many artists like reached out and were like, "Yo, rip to him, this and that. You were an inspiration." Kanye said that he was an inspiration.
Of course. I mean, X was an inspiration.
Which was crazy because like people put Kanye on this pedestal of like
God, yeah, like
God, all that crazy, whatever, all that stupidness. Jesus. But they put him up on this pedestal, and to hear that this guy that is on this huge pedestal is like, this kid was an inspiration to me. That was crazy.
I mean, he's human. He's human. He saw what X was doing. Yeah, X was a great guy. I didn't really listen to his music.
I was a huge fan. He knows that.
Like I wasn't the biggest fan, but whenever
Huge
I
fan.
did see things about X and what he did, like he was such a positive guy, like in everything.
Mm-hmm.
He just
He didn't have beef with people. I mean, he had quick beefs with like a few people.
Drake,
but he ended those really quickly.
Yeah,
and people hashed them out really quickly.
But he kind of like
no one hated him.
He always had like something to say, like a positive message to say to people, to everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Even before he died, I saw like there was a Instagram
his last
story of like his last before he died or whatever. It was
he was just like
it was all positive.
Yeah, he's just like, yo, if I die, I just want people to think of me in a positive way instead of like negativity. Notice there's a pillow right here.
Yeah, I thought that was for aesthetic too.
I wish. But no, that was such a crazy impact, I think, into the music world.
Yeah.
Obviously there's artists like
Little everything.
Peep.
Peep.
Is that his name?
One who died?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when he died, it was more like people that were his fans, I think, were impacted. They were like, oh man, no.
Yeah.
Oh no. But when someone like X, who actually was like inspiring people, when he died, it was crazy because like artists reached out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy thing is that he was going to do a charity event that same weekend. Where he died.
Well, they did it. Like
Slumpy actually
Slump
went ahead and did it for him, and that was crazy, man.
I mean, pretty much, honestly, like his legacy is living on with his his brethren, his brothers, and all that. Too much Luke Cage.
Dude, you gotta stop with Luke Cage, man.
I am the Bushmaster. But it's
Christ.
It's like everything he did, all of his influence passed on to people. His spirit literally lives inside of like his friends, and they're gonna keep him going, like keep his music.
Yeah, like his legacy.
His legacy. Yeah, they
crazy how
dropped a music video today of X. Like X literally like X probably.
Which was crazy, yo.
Dude,
if you guys haven't seen it, you guys gotta check it out.
It's pretty good.
It's really like getting inside of his mind and just getting a view of what he thinks of himself.
And it was only his second music video ever. Like
his first one got him hate mail, got him death threats.
It was a lot of controversy, but I liked it. I really liked
it. It was awesome.
His first one was really good. Like
It was just perfect because he put two sides of himself in it. The serious political aspect of his opinion on life.
Yeah, and
you know what I'm saying?
First, like it was like the first few
It's
minutes.
the most like out over the top, goofy,
yeah,
stupid, funny thing where it was just like I think Jesus with like a dildo or something. Like I swear I saw Jesus with like a dildo.
It was like a girl, like, and she was like a Jesus, and then like he rode her.
Was a Jesus.
Yeah, she was like a Jesus or whatever, and then like he rode her into like a classroom and smacked the guy with a dildo or whatever. I was like, what?
Finland. Ooh, that sounds great on headphones.
Sorry guys, I'll turn that down because that was inappropriate.
No, you know what you should do?
Hey.
You know what you should do? You should put a different sound on there so that it's not that disgusting bottle being destroyed sound.
I didn't make it. But, yeah, I mean, X was a cool guy. I mean, there's a lot of people that
Didn't
don't,
like him.
yeah, that don't think how we think.
You know, but you know what's wild? Okay, like, real quick, I think this is crazy.
He's a very controversial, like,
person in general.
Yeah, well, yeah, person.
But here's the only thing that I didn't like. The only thing I didn't like about his passing and all that were the people that were like, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish he would have died.
No, I mean, that's
this is that. Like, okay, so they're judging on the past accusations, not proven facts, stupids. Anyways, and they're like,
I heard something about like, didn't the charges get dropped or something like that?
Yeah, the charges got dropped, and then there was accusation of him that he told his girlfriend to drop the charges. But then also,
did she like?
She like was saying like it was fake.
Yeah, didn't
like,
she admit to like?
There was a video. There was literally a video of that was coming up of how he was like of him and his girlfriend supposedly like tweaking out or something like that, and it's a video of him like holding her down, and like a group of people trying to hold her down, and he's like kissing her on the head, like talking to her in her ear, and she's like freaking out, like tweaking out on the drugs. It's crazy. So, anyways, what I'm trying to say is like there's all these crazy accusations. Whatever, the guy tries to change his life. He tries to do all these positive things.
I wasn't really active in the whole case thing because like I
was
really like
obviously
X.
I had to get
yeah
in.
like no, I wasn't a really big X fan, so I was kind of just like, okay, the guy beats up girls and stuff like that. But then like after he died, I saw that like I was sad about it. I was like, that sucks. Like it just sucks for anybody.
But here's my biggest thing. Here's my biggest thing to why I think it was sad is how young he was.
Right, and he had more,
like no matter what you think, no 20-year-old, no like just turn like no young person like that should die.
Yeah, he was like
no
20.
Young person,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He was like 20.
Like school shooters, yeah, they should die. But he wasn't a school shooter.
Right.
He actually, and fun fact, guys, he actually made a song dedicated to the kids that survived the school shooting, and he did events for the people that survived school shootings.
Yeah, and
talk about that, X.
And
talk about that, X,
like,
real quick.
He freaking like gave to the community all the time. I saw videos of him like literally going to orphanages and like dropping off like 20,000 PS4s and like all this stuff for the kids and stuff like that. Like he was.
But no one wants to talk about that.
No one wants to talk about that, right?
You know what's actually? You know what's more foul? They're still posting his mugshot photos for like. It's rapper Triple X and it says mugshot, and I'm like, yo, there's so many pictures of the guy, and they only post his mugshot. They're like, tragically passed away with his mugshot. I'm like, dude, you guys have no photos of the man.
That's the media though.
Like, I know, but it's like you guys have no photos of the man.
Like R.I.P. The Joey Badass and X mixtape. Like I was,
bro,
I
you know,
was
that's so bad.
Like they probably did it though. Like.
There's gotta be a few songs.
Maybe there has to be like 1 or 2 songs. But still,
he might drop them.
Yeah, Joey definitely might drop them after everything simmers down and stuff like that. He definitely might drop them. But yeah, it's sad. It's just sad to see another man pass. Like
another young man.
Yeah, another young, and it's
like our age and he passed away.
It's like
crazy. Got shot.
Like
it's like he didn't die from like a drug overdose. He didn't die from doing something stupid. He didn't die from like fighting someone. None of that craziness. He was in the wrong place, wrong time. Got shot down.
It's really like a Tupac and Biggie situation. Like they died before they died.
Before okay, I was like, I don't know what you're trying to say right now.
Right, like they
I thought
died.
You were putting him on like.
They died young. Like,
but okay, I see where you're going now.
Because
I thought you were saying he was
like they had more
Tupac.
to go. Like pretty much, it was kind of like if Tupac was alive right now, he would be like crazy. You know what I mean?
If Tupac and Biggie survived, like the '90s and whatever, and
they'd still be the
kings. They lived through the 2000s where like the genres changed. I think gangster rap would still be a huge thing.
No, right, gangster
rap.
But
it'd be their own. I think gangster rap would be its own thing. Obviously, trap came up and all that crap, and we can get into details. But I don't think. No, I know for a fact. 100% of the artists that came out nowadays would not be big.
Right.
Drake would not be big.
X wouldn't be big. X probably wouldn't be that big. He probably wouldn't.
But what I'm saying is like, artists like Drake wouldn't be big. With his
Drake
singing.
would probably still be big.
Nah.
Drake would probably still be big.
For you, maybe.
Drake,
you're saying that because you're such a Drake fan. Don't give me that crap right
Drake
now.
has been big since Degrassi. What are you talking about?
Boy, if you literally about to tell me that Drake would have been hot because of Degrassi...
It's not even saying... I'm not even saying that. I'm saying that he's been since Degrassi.
No, I'm saying... Well, I'm saying... The fact that Biggie and Tupac died opened the door for a lot of people. A lot of artists. A lot of different, genres that came out of hip-hop and rap. Like gangster rap and all that stuff, stuff came out from it. Drake would not have been big.
Drake would be big.
No, he wouldn't.
Drake would still be big.
No, he wouldn't.
Drake would still be big.
No, he wouldn't.
He would.
No, he
definitely
wouldn't.
would.
No, he wouldn't. Oh my god, this is not even an argument.
He doesn't do trap stuff. Like he does do trap stuff now.
An argument, man.
But before, when he was hot, like Thank Me Later and
he would not be big.
Thank Me Later and freaking Take Care. Like, come on.
He would not have been big.
Yes, he would have.
Those things only came out. Those things only came out because of how hip hop was, of who was popping
in the 2000s.
All stuff. Correct. If Biggie and Tupac would have been alive, and that aspect of hip hop stayed alive, Drake would have been another rapper that would have got 4 diss tracks thrown at him, and he would have had to end his career.
If you think about it, though, like music really conformed to time, and when time passed, like Biggie did. It was all a dream. I used to read. What the heck is that song? Why am I forgetting that song right now?
It's all a dream. I used to read.
Juicy. When he did Juicy, like that was weird. Like, you know what I mean? That was kind of just like that was like 2000s. Like if you think about it, you're like, what the heck? Like what is that? That's not like gangster rap. That was like a Drake song, pretty much.
No, it was more radio.
Yeah, right. Radio. Drake was radio. Like he was super radio. And
you are not about to tell me that Drake would still be popping if those artists were alive. No, he would not. No, he would not.
Yes, he would.
He wouldn't be able to handle all that heat that would have been thrown at him. If he
would they diss him?
Oh my god, because of his... Dude, I know, guys. Aesthetics, this is happening. This is staying here. Nope. I'm keeping it alive.
This blanket. Why is this blanket even on here?
Keeping it alive. Guys.
That's kind of cuddly. Like
this is nice. I don't know why you complain. But I'm still heated right now. Hold up. No. He would not have been big. He wouldn't even been a thing, though.
Yes, he would.
Because music is such a big aspect of pop culture and such a big aspect of culture in general that he would not have been big.
Yeah, he would.
No, he wouldn't. You're just such a big Drake fan. No, Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Because you can't be open-minded about this.
Lil Wayne would have came up still.
Lil Wayne would have been different. Lil Wayne, I believe Lil Wayne would have still been big. I think Lil Wayne would have been Drake.
Nah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Because Lil Wayne...
He was gangster rap. He's actually about that life.
Yeah, he
was. He raps about that life.
He was.
He would have been perfect.
But
that's why he came up in that
time. The way the timeline goes is that Lil Wayne recruited Drake. Drake still would have been a thing.
Why? Because he was what was popping at that time. But that's only for the fact of that genre and that type of music changed, bro.
Time still would have changed that thing.
Bro, it probably would have. Which would have caused Drake not to have been big.
Gangster rap only would have lasted a few more years.
No, it would not have. It would have branched into different type of branches of gangster rap.
Exactly. Drake still would have got big.
Are you saying that Drake is gangster?
Drake is not a gangster.
His music's not gangster.
No, it's not.
That's why it wouldn't have been popping.
But it's people. That's still why liked it. Oh people God. Still would like it. People still would have liked it because it was radio. It was mad radio.
This is the most insane, guys. This is not how we started podcast back. This is actually an argument about it being. This is not happening.
He would have gotten big. Still,
no, he would not have. He probably would have put out like 2-3 singles, but they wouldn't have popped.
No, they definitely would have.
Oh my god, no, they would not.
He's radio. He's mad radio. Gangster rap is not on the radio. No, it wouldn't.
Radio would have been different.
Not mainstream radio.
Yes, it would have.
Like Sirius XM and stuff like that.
The butterfly effect, homie, is what I'm talking about. One thing changes another thing. Because they
radio still isn't like that.
Oh my god, I'm about to rip my hair off, homie. This is so stupid. How is this how we start a podcast back?
I mean, for the fans, right?
No, I don't like you, man. God.
I stand by what I
stand by what I'm saying.
I stand by what I said. Drake would have been big.
You're just such a big Drake fan.
I'm
That's
not.
popping.
I'm not, bro. But every
You're
girl,
not a Drake fan?
I am a Drake fan. But
So would you say you're not
I'm
biased?
not a huge.
Would you
Drake
say you're
fan.
not biased because of that?
I mean, I'm a little biased.
Exactly.
But I'm not like, oh, Drake is my mentor. Drake is my everything.
He's my
like,
mentor.
like right.
Ew.
Like I don't care for Drake, but I'm just saying he still would have got big. You know how big he is right now. I'm saying
because of what time did, because of what music changed after they died.
Yeah, but they weren't really on the radio. Radio still would have been radio right now.
Oh my god, but it would have been different music, different artists. It would have changed everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's what I'm saying. The
But Drake
butterfly
still would
thing.
have been big.
No, he would not have. No, he would not have.
Comment. Drake would have been big and Picky and
Tubby and
Bach. Picky and Bach. If Biggie and Pac were still alive, Drake would still be big.
I mean, all you Drake fans are gonna be like, yes. But all you people that understand the fact of how music changed after they died would be like, nah, he wouldn't have been big.
He still would have gotten big.
No, he
eventually.
wouldn't. He probably would. You're saying eventually, but it wouldn't have popped the same way. So it wouldn't have caught the same wave. So it wouldn't have been the same effect. So he wouldn't have been.
But you
as
can
big.
say that about anything, bro.
Exactly.
Like literally, there's different.
We're just talking about Drake at the moment.
There's like
which
30.
I forgot what started.
There's
it.
30 different timelines. You just created like 4 different timelines, bro. You like literally. That's one of the timelines that Drake didn't pop. My timeline is that he did pop.
You're talking about current time.
See, this timeline stuff is freaking me out.
You
It's like
know what?
messing with
Effing
my
yourself
brain.
up. Guys, no, he wouldn't have been big. But I'm also saying the same thing about other artists. They wouldn't have been big because music completely would have been different. Completely.
Now, trap artists, they wouldn't have been big.
Dude,
like
Andre
Lil
3000, literally, the fact that he came up so fast, like, he came in a time period where music like that wasn't accepted. Like, he said it himself that he was scared about dropping Hey Ya because it was a singing rap song. But the fact of the matter was, the way that music was changing in that time period, it was perfect for him to then be popping off and for Outkast to start making music the way they were making because of the difference between music changing in that time period. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is everything affects everything, time-wise.
Yeah, but
Drake wouldn't have been big.
But there's many different timelines.
Drake wouldn't have been big. A different artist would have been big. A different Drake would have been big.
Like who?
I don't know. It would have been completely different.
Like Drake?
No, not like Drake. Stupid. I'm saying it would have been completely been different. Different artists would have been having different spotlights and so on and so forth. Facts.
I mean, yeah, you could say that about anything though. Like
Well,
anybody.
Duh.
Like now, like you could even say that X like is gonna make like trap like bit. This was his plan. X is making trap big.
What do you even? What?
Now all trap artists are gonna blow up because of X's death. So this is what you're saying, right? That trap, the way that music is changing, right? Because of this artist's death.
I'm saying if mainstream artists, if right now someone killed Drake, big names like Drake, Kanye, so on and so forth, if these guys died, it opens a completely new door to a genre of rap and hip hop. Same thing if like Taylor Swift and all these garbage artists would die, it would change that genre of music completely. So a whole new wave of things will come up. Just like the new generation of rap is coming up. If these big names that are still popping, J. Cole and so on and so forth, were to disappear and leave the world for these garbage artists, it would bring a new type of music. Is what I'm trying to say.
Why didn't you say that?
I've been saying that, son. It's just that you got so mad about Drake.
But Drake would still be big.
No, he would not have been big. No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
No, he wouldn't.
Andre 3000 still would.
How old was he when crunk music came out?
I don't even know.
Do you know what crunk music is?
Not really.
Dude, Yin Yang Twins,
Okay.
early 2000s.
Okay.
That like yelling music.
Yeah, that weird.
That Tekashi 6ix9ine stuff.
Yeah. 2000s is such a weird time in our time.
It's because Biggie and Tupac died. They died in the late 90s.
But like
then the 2000s, all artists were like, "What do we do?" And they're like, "I don't know."
But there was...
And then southern rappers took away from East Coast and West Coast. They're like, "We'll drop music," and everybody's like, "Here, have fun with it." For the early 2000s, and the early 2000s died, and it was like, "Do your chains hang?" No one wants to listen to that no more. And then like music's changed.
And then like Lil Wayne and Drake took over. Yeah.
I mean, Lil Wayne was still here from like the 90s too, right?
Yeah, he was like a child.
He was like, his name was something completely different.
I don't know. He was like a kid. I know that. Like,
yeah.
And then Young Money was like, "Hey, this kid is pretty great." Didn't like he just got out of a like, what was it, like a 10-year what was it, like a 10-year case or like a 10-year
You talking about Lil Wayne right now? Because I don't know nothing about that.
So, like it was like a 10-year
I know he started like in the 90s. I know that's it.
No, like he was trying to get out of a contract with Birdman, like Young Money. He was trying to get out of Young Money like label so he could drop music and stuff because he doesn't like him and Birdman.
I thought he retired.
Nah, he just
didn't he say he retired? Is that the artist that say he retired?
Who?
Lil Wayne. Didn't he say he retired like a few years back?
I don't think so.
Pretty sure he did.
He might have, probably because of that whole situation.
So he just stopped making music.
Yeah, because he was like I'm pretty sure he like he just won the case, so now he can like release music under his own like label and name or something like that.
Yo, release my girl Kesha.
They did a
did
while
they?
ago.
I was like, I have no idea.
She's been.
And that just reminded me of that.
She does that one song, Praying.
Is that her?
That's her. Yeah.
Yikes.
And she does that weird like.
Yo, pull my girl back.
Yeah, no, yeah, put her back in
so bad.
She was getting like sexually assaulted by like her like producer. And
okay, I'm gonna stop laughing.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
No, like she was getting like mad like.
But he wouldn't let her do anything. Oh my god, ruin the podcast.
Yeah, like he wouldn't let her drop music or anything. But that's how labels go nowadays.
Man,
what was it? I'm trying to think of like how long like Lil Wayne like had to wait or something like that. Like he's been.
Was it till like his contract expired?
He's been trying to like beat the case or whatever or something like that.
Was it till his contract expired?
I don't remember. I didn't read much into it. It was just the fact that Lil Wayne and Birdman like they kind of fell.
Did you listen to Kanye's thing?
Which one?
7-song like album that he dropped.
Which one? Yay.
Yeah, his.
Yay, yeah. I heard a few songs.
How is it?
I like this one called Yikes. But like other than that, it's not. I mean, it's not crazy. I'm not even a Kanye fan to begin with. The Kid Cudi one is pretty good with him.
I can see that being good. I mean, it's Kid Cudi.
But like Kid Cudi really didn't like bring it. Like he was kind of just like, eh.
Well, it's because Kanye produced it.
Yeah, no. I mean, Nas's album is still great with Kanye's production.
Yeah, but
and Pusha T's album is still great with Nas. I mean, who made it? Who made it? Kanye's production was on Pusha T's. Pusha T's is actually really freaking good. Like that's probably like.
Did you just like start getting on Pusha T?
No, I've known Pusha T since. I mean, King Push. I mean, I follow Pusha T like. Let's see.
Because I feel like I've known Pusha T for a good
I've been a bit, yeah. I've heard him for
like
but
a my thing is, it seemed like everybody started becoming a Pusha T fan.
Because his last album was
really good. I was just like, what? I was
Daytona,
like, what was
this one was really.
I was like, what was
good.
it that made Pusha T come back like that?
I really liked the song that he did with Tyler. What is that one song? Trouble on My Mind. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite songs by Pusha T and then Tyler.
I just love that song, Joe. That's a really freaking good song. But you know what's so funny? That was one of the songs that I thought was an immediate, like in my head, it was an immediate like classic. Yeah. That like I thought these were old school artists on it, and it was so weird because it was like it came out what year? I forgot. I was young though.
A while ago. It was when Tyler broke his leg.
See, he like that's not a good like.
But like
timeline for me,
he broke his leg. Like the
I'm gonna check because I need to know because
and he was in the music video and like the shopping cart. He had like
he's riding the bike.
Yeah, he had like the old lady. No, he's in the
wasn't he riding like a tricycle?
Nah, bro, he's on the motor bike or whatever, like for handicapped people.
Dude, is Tyler's not that dark, is he?
No, he's dark.
Is he?
I think so.
I think he was just dark in this video. Like I always felt like he was like not light skinned, but not like that dark. Is he always that dark? Like
yeah, that's Tyler. Yeah, that's
2012.
That's oh my god, 2012. Yeah, that was a while ago.
6 years ago.
That's like a year after we met. I think we met like 2011.
So
or something like that.
What am I trying to go on? Because
we got big on Tyler.
Oh,
and then Pusha T. But like no, this album Daytona. That's probably one of my favorite albums that came out. J. Cole definitely won a big one.
Oh my god, KOD was insane.
KOD was insane.
I think we already spoke about that.
Yeah, no, we did. We had like a whole podcast on it.
It's been that long ago, guys.
I'm just saying like the 2018 like my favorites and like Daytona was really good. This Nasir, it was actually really good. I was like, wow, okay. But he dropped it a day like late. Or
Dude,
whatever.
Redemption is insane.
I haven't heard the whole thing.
Oh my god.
I just like I don't know.
God.
You know J-Rock. You know me and
Bro,
J-Rock.
I'm such a huge J-Rock.
You know
fan.
me and J-Rock.
You know it took you forever to get on him?
Yeah, no, me and J-Rock.
Get on him.
Me and J-Rock have like a past. Like I really did not like J-Rock.
Dude, he was always on. Like I'm like, dude, I love J-Rock.
And I was like,
I don't like
hate
it.
J-Rock.
Like he's garbage.
And
Blah
then,
blah.
what was the last album that he dropped before this?
I don't know. I'm like
9005.
Oh my freaking god!
That's like one of my favorite albums ever.
But the thing is, like I remember this guy was always hating on him. He was always like, "Oh, dude, he sucks, this and that." And like all of a sudden, like I just hear him listening to J-Rock, and I'm like,
because
I was like, "You like J-Rock?"
I put on,
and he's like, "I mean, it's a good song. I mean, I like this song." And the next thing I know, like he listens to like his whole album, and he's just like, "I like J-Rock."
That album's really good.
90059.
That's like one of my favorite albums.
Redemption is wild, bro.
Like now I gotta listen. Yeah, Redemption.
Bro, Win. That song to me is like an anthem now. That song is so crazy.
I like the J. Cole. I listened to the J. Cole song like once or twice.
OSOM?
I watched the music video.
Out of sight, out of mind.
And I really like the music video because I don't know, it was cool. Like it was really cinematic. So
Plus, I mean, J-Rock and J. Cole, that's crazy.
That's a really good mix.
Because J. Cole doesn't do features. I know all that stuff, but he doesn't do features on it.
J. Cole just needs to shut up, bro. He does features. He does hella features. Like
not on his projects. He'll feature on people's projects, but not on his
projects.
projects.
He'll feature on other people's, but like he won't.
On his own projects, he doesn't get people on his projects.
Yeah, because he doesn't think anybody's worthy.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
He said that.
Shout out to
that in KOD. He's like,
when he gets the features, he's like, how about I don't? How about you?
Yeah. He's like, niggas ain't worthy to be on my shit. Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean, but you know, if he feels that way, he feels that way.
That's just J. Cole.
He's still famous.
That's literally
still
always
makes a lot of money.
People still when did J. Cole switch like that though? Like,
what do you mean?
Like J. Cole was like, you remember when he was big friends with like Drake, and like they had like when Born Sinner came out and Drake's album.
That was good.
Yeah, Born Sinner and Drake's like Take Care. It was Take Care. Yeah, Drake's Take Care. They were like homies and stuff like that, and they would always hang out. And then like when I saw
their views and on money and stuff changed, man.
I guess so. And when I watched J. Cole like back in those days, like he's not the same. You know what I mean? Like fame totally like changed.
But they took fame in two different levels.
Yeah, they did.
Drake came into this like untouchable level,
like a Diddy level, like a Diddy.
Yeah, he became into this like untouchable,
like a kingpin.
It's really crazy. I mean, I always talk about Drake. I'm not really that big of a fan of his. I only like his singing stuff. I don't care for his rapping stuff. But I do respect the fact of how he is and who he is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like he got as big as he is and he stays on top. It's so crazy because it's really, to me it's wild because people literally like watch him drop music and they're like anticipating it.
Yeah.
And when he drops it, it's like number one on the charts.
That's kind of like my question. Like I didn't notice Drake was that big because like I would listen to him. Like Take Care is probably like the last project, or no, it was it was nothing, or like something.
Nothing was the same.
Nothing was the same. That was like the last Drake project that I was like, okay, like
which one's that
fire. The one with his head.
Is that the one with like the baby afro?
Yeah, like the afro.
That was a good.
That was a good.
But
one.
a lot of the songs on there was like singing and stuff like that. And that's why I liked it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I liked Drake. I liked Drake because of his singing stuff. But when he turned into the whole 6 God, I was just like,
dude,
6 who?
Real quick, his was it Future that he did the mixtape with?
Oh my god!
Or joint thing.
We already talked about that.
I know, but still, like if you want to talk about him just dropping music thinking it's gonna be hot, it's not.
It was.
See, that's how bad it is.
I don't even remember. It was like.
I got you.
I'm gonna know it like right when you say it, like when you pull it up. So it had like a diamond cover.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
What a Time to Be Alive.
What a Time to Be Alive. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Yeah, What a Time to Be Alive. Yeah, that sucked. Well, like, we don't like Future. Like, a lot of people like Future. Nah, that was, like, everybody loved that.
What, this?
Yeah.
Oh, people liked it?
Dude, people like anything that Drake drops.
No way people like that.
People were bumping that. I remember...
Big rings?
Bro, I remember when...
I got a really big team. They like really big things. They like really big rings.
Yeah.
What else rhymes with ings?
When that came out, dude, like I
garbage.
remember all of my friends were hyped. They
You
were
know,
like Future.
Real quick though, you know
Drake.
what's time with music is so crazy because like it just seems like time flies with music. 2015. It was 2015 when that dropped.
Oh really?
That's 3 years ago.
So yeah, I was like
Isn't
sophomore.
that so wild though?
Like sophomore year, I just remember everybody was hyped. Like they were just like, "Oh yeah, like Drake and Future," and I was just like,
which makes me want to check
Future?
what was popping in 2015. Like what was like
honestly,
music 2015. See, See You Again came out in 2015. Fetty Wap was still big, of course.
yeah, because that's when like Paul Walker died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, or like
3 years ago?
maybe a year
No,
before
was
that.
that 2014 that he died?
Yeah, maybe like
Something.
a year before that, because See You Again came out when when Fast and Furious came out. So like it was like around that time period.
Which that should have been the last one, guys. What are we doing?
No, it was like around that time period. Definitely, but I'm not sure.
Let's see. I'm gonna put rap because I don't really care about pop music. Rap albums
2014 I'll Drive.
No freaking way. That's so crazy. To Pimp a Butterfly came out in 2015.
My favorite album.
That's one of the
ever.
best.
Yeah.
Was that the first album that you finally listened to completely? I
That was
that's what
probably
you told
like
me, right?
yeah, that was probably like one of the biggest albums I.
So
listened to.
I like since I was a kid, I always listened through albums.
Yeah.
And then like I kind of put that onto this guy where I'm like, yo, just sit down and listen to them. But To Pimp a Butterfly was one of those albums you had to sit down and listen through, bro.
No, that's
like there's no way that you can like dissect it or like digest it without sitting down and listening to everything because it was literally every song did like flow with the other.
That was like the
Crazy.
best. That's like one of the best albums ever.
If you're reading this, It's Too Late by Drake. Came out that year.
Oh my god, yeah, that's when he turned into Six God, bruh.
Ew.
That's literally like when he turned into.
That's
that.
like the turning point.
That's a turning point of when we hated
Compton
him.
by Dr. Dre. That was really good.
That was good.
That was really good.
Compton was good.
Oh god, I'm like under a cocoon. DS2 by Future. I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't know at all.
Didn't hear it.
Dreams Worth More Than Something. Meek Mill.
Rip.
Shrem Life came out, that one.
Who?
What a Time to Be Alive.
Uh-huh.
At Long Last ASAP. That was crazy.
Oh, which one? At Long Last ASAP. That's the one with him like this.
Yeah, with like the yams.
I have that on vinyl. That's
Crazy.
a good one. That's like LSD.
This guy.
LSD.
Dark Sky Paradise. Big Sean.
Big Sean. Okay, I don't
Whatever.
know. Oh, that Luffy.
The documentary too, yo. Ooh,
too.
Ooh, the game.
I am the god. Was that where we were working at Perkins during that time? 2015, we were working at Perkins.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, because when El
3 years ago?
Chapo came out.
3 years ago?
Yeah, bro.
I don't even know, man. Rodeo by Travis Scott. Nah,
I was Travis Scott.
I don't either. The Incredible True Story by Logic.
Surf.
Isn't that Chance the Rapper's brother?
Dude, we were definitely working at Perkins. No, it was Chance the Rapper.
Is that Chance the Rapper? I don't know.
It was like Donnie Trumpet and.
Bro,
Chance
all
the
these
Rapper.
things. There's so many like things that I don't even know.
We were
Young
definitely-
Rich Nation, Migos.
We were definitely working at Perkins because I remember when
Cherry Bomb came out that year.
when Logic's came out. Oh yeah, when the fall of Tyler Creator.
Not the fall.
It was. Everybody hated that.
It wasn't
one.
the fall. It was just that he dropped an album that he absolutely loved,
Uh-huh.
and it was just
Nobody
music for
liked
him,
it.
and
Yeah, like,
nobody
nobody liked it.
And that was so sad.
I didn't even listen to it honestly.
Fetty Wap.
Fetty
Dude, that guy is
Dead.
He is dead.
Well,
He
was
made a song.
Tekashi.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
And then
That's all I remember from that song. I don't even know how it goes.
I
Like
don't
all I
know
just
that
remember is Fetty Wap.
Ew, this was back when Tyga was still popping.
Oh god.
The Gold album, 18th something, blah blah blah.
I didn't hear that.
God, that's terrible. Rick Ross. Oh god. All right, I'm done with looking at this. T.I. Yes, sir.
T.I.'s great.
T.I. is great.
I wish T.I. would come back.
He's still the king of the South.
He is. But yeah, that's about it, guys. We just kind of this is simple. Not really. We argued. We had a fun time,
Bro.
Don't bring it back up.
It.
Don't bring it back
You
up.
started
Don't
that.
bring it back up. But
You started that.
yeah, we had a good time. Again, R.I.P XXXTENTACION.
Triple X. Tentacion.
Yeah. So hopefully the world doesn't go to.
End on a positive note. End on a positive note.
What's today's date?
28th.
28th. There was a school shooting today.
God dang it! Positive.
It was a shooting, but it wasn't a school shooting. Sorry, guys. Hopefully our world doesn't go to crap after this death and all this stuff. But hey, we'll see. Maybe if we make another podcast next week, it won't.
Guys, I went to B-Dubs and there was a Captain Crunch milkshake. It's delicious. Try it out.
Get on
Really
it.
good.
It's like it tastes exactly like you're eating a bowl.
Yeah, no, for real though.
Crunch.
For real though, it legit tastes like you're eating a bowl
so-
of like Captain Crunch cereal. It's crazy. It's delicious.
Yeah, no, so definitely hop on that. And have a good
let's
day.
just end it on that.
Yeah,
Let's just end
have
it
a
on
good
that.
day.
Really, man? Really? I said positive and you went straight to the shooting that happened today?
Yeah.
Really?
I had to.
Come on.
But that's how the team go.
Come on.
Santo Domingo.
Terrible.